All right, building structures, bridges, and rail lines cannot be compared to building a man. You see, when an organization begins to have recognition from NGOs, not just within their locality, but far around the world, then we can make bold to say they are doing well. Today we have the program director of an NGO that has received recognition from an international NGO in the United States of America. We have the program director with us to tell us what they did and what you need to know. But before I bring her on set, I'd like you to do well to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's a red button. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles, and we'll be here to serve you. You know, lots of people ignore knowledge, and that has become our cause. So you want to do well to subscribe so that you can get informed on when we bring out contents like this. Thank you so much for joining us, madam.
Thank you.
All right, so we've heard of your impact so far around Bonny in just a very short while, so we thought it wise to have you on set. I'd like you to tell us a little elevator pitch about the Kids Resouce Centre. How did you come about and where you are now? But you can first of all introduce yourself properly to our guests.
Alright, my name is Deborah Mogo. I'm the program director of the Kids Resouce Centre. The Kids Resouce Centre began when there was a day I went out with my sons, and then we had a meeting with some children in the community. Yeah. So we just started doing this evening spelling exercise. Hey, you spell this, you spell that. And then to my greatest surprise, I saw a number of children who were even far older than my little boys finding it difficult to spell 2-3 letter words. And I went back home that evening, I almost couldn't sleep. I was just thinking, how on earth would this child not be able to spell these words? And then again, sometimes we find ourselves in gatherings. I find children struggling to read the Bible, and then I was like, okay, since as an English graduate, I just felt, I need to do something within my community. And so we started with a book club. So we started reading books. So we started with like 4 kids, mine and my neighbor's kids. So we started, 4 of us, 4 of the children, we sat at the backyard under a tree, we started reading a book. We had 4 books at that time. So we started, and then, 2-3 weeks later, they started inviting their friends. And in a short while, we had lots of children in a compound there. Wow. So, and then my neighbors would say, oh, you will soon start a school. I said, no, the goal is every child should be a reader. So that's where the Kids Resouce Centre started. They started just with a book club, and then here we are. We've had several other programs.
Wow, so. Wow. It is said that a reader today, a leader tomorrow. All right, so when you talk about the book club, that sounds like the Youth Resource Center we have already in Bonny Island. I'm aware we have a Youth Resource Center that is pioneered by Dr. Excel Opoho. Yeah. So I'd like you to tell us, do you have any relationship with him, or how do you guys work?
Yes, well, we have met on LinkedIn. So we've had some kind of communications, although we haven't met physically, but he's been admiring all that we've been doing. And then there was a day he even sent me a message, oh, great work you're doing. And then I said, thank you, sir, because he's our mentor. I look up to him for, so many things. There are times we've also, invited kids to go there to read books. And since we don't have, we as at that time didn't have a place where kids can, go to read. And so we had to go there to, the kids could go there to read. So yes, wow. I have a good relationship.
Wow, okay, that's remarkable. All right, your organization or your NGO has existed for barely a year, as I'm aware, right? So we'd like to find out from you. We know you already have a recognition from a powerful NGO like the USAID. Tell us what you did. A lot of people have NGOs there, they've worked for so long without such recognition. How were you able to get this recognition from USAID?
All right, it all began when, first of all, we got accepted on the USAID partners platform. So we have been there for quite a while. Although we may be little, but we are doing great things. And I think that's where the admiration came from. So they admired us that we are way inside Bonny Island, doing great things even though we were small. So on the International Literacy Day, September 8th, they reached out to us and said, oh, we would love to, feature you on our blog as one of the 10 inspiring organizations promoting literacy in their communities.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that day
Wow.
I was over the hill. I couldn't curtail my joy. In fact, I began to shed tears. It was so exciting because I was like, oh, who are we that we, have to get this? So, but I think, no matter what you're doing, you may be little, but just keep doing. Just keep doing. I think that's where, the inspiration came from. And then, remarkably, we were the only Nigerian organization, amongst other 10 organizations from Africa. So yes, it was really good.
Wow. Viewers, you have heard it for yourself. She is the program director of the Kids Resouce Centre located here in Bonny Island Rivers State, Nigeria. And the Kids Resouce Centre has existed for just less than a year with such an impact. But I know majority of the time people tend to say good about an organization. People always just see the impact and your achievements, right? But obviously behind the scene there are lots of challenges. Can you get to share these challenges with us, please? Okay,
of course, there are lots of challenges, but the beauty of challenges have spurred us to doing more. It began, you're running a reading program or a reading project and you don't have books. That was one of the major challenges because we started with 4 books and getting books aren't so easy.
Wow.
So we had to solve that by getting donations, doing book drives where people can donate books they're no longer using, and then we got some donations. Now we have over 300 books sitting right there on our shelves. So so that's one of the challenges. Another is getting volunteers. Volunteer is a huge one. Everyone wants money.
They want to work in the quiet, and interestingly, we have the multinationals around here who are willing to pay just overnight.
Exactly. And so it's it's really sad when they want money. But one thing young ones do not really realize in volunteering is volunteering can open away bigger doors for you, international big doors for you.
Wow.
So I think that every youth should grab volunteering opportunities whenever you find them, wherever you are. Just grab it. It's really important, especially when you find a literacy program going on, because the world wants people who want to build literacy skills of people around them. So it's very important that you volunteer. So that's a huge challenge that we've had, and we are already solving that. With time, we believe that we'll have more volunteers. Currently, we have a few here, and then we have one in Belgium. We have about 3 in America. So we have volunteers who help us do social media, who helps us with printing, who helps us with designing. We have volunteers on site here who volunteering for our different projects. So we are building that. So I think those are the few challenges. Then one major challenge, of course, is funding. Funding.
Even multinationals will tell you they don't have money. So.
Money.
Yeah.
Who runs projects when you don't have money? So funding is a huge challenge. Right now, we're still leveraging on fundings from friends, family, but we believe that with time, we'll be able to collaborate with more partners, get more, sponsors, and then we definitely are on the right path to building that. We are right now signing. We haven't signed, but we are writing an agreement with one organization in America. So we believe that in the coming year we'll be able to sign that off, and of course we'll start off from there.
Wow, remarkable. This sounds very good. All right, so I'm aware you also have an end of year program about to hold, right?
Oh yes.
So can we delve into that area already?
Christmas with a smile. You can see my smile, right? Okay, so it's Christmas with a smile. Every kid has to have to smile this Christmas. Over time, I've been in Bonny for maybe shortly less than 5 years, and all through the times I've been here, I've not really experienced kids having a Christmas box in their hands saying this is a gift from someone. So this year is going to really be unique. I mean, I'm already imagining the boxes, the children going home with their Christmas boxes, with their Christmas bags, with a complete meal for the day of Christmas Day. So, and then we're hoping to feed 200 kids and their families. So yes, Christmas with a Smile is going to be a yearly event. So this is our maiden edition, and we are really going great. For next year, it's going to be Christmas with a Smile 2.0. So it's going to be a yearly event, and it's strictly for 2 years, 10 years.
Okay, strictly for 2 years to 10 years.
So yeah, of course, you parents can bring your kids,
also on the sideline, be part of
just hang around. Just hang around, but the gifts are going to be for the kids. It's going to be for the kids. No matter how many you are in family, 4, 5, 6, we are ready to serve you. So Christmas with a Smile is born out of passion to help to give smiles to the children this Christmas. So we are going to be their angel Santa.
Angel Santa. Alright, so what date is this event holding place?
Alright, on the 23rd, which is 2 days away.
2 days away.
Yes, it's on Friday by 10 a.m. It's going to be a 2 hours event. We hope that
and the venue of this event is?
The venue of this event is the Anglican Children Hall. So they also loved our program and decided to give us their hall, and then we've been using them for our book clubs. When we moved from the house, when we moved the book club from the house, we approached them and they loved it and gave us the children hall to do anything that we love to do there. So even sometimes when we do have a program, we leave the banner there, they just use it for their programs. It's always there, our posters are always there. Those guys have really done so well for us. So it's still going to be holding there December 23rd on Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I hope to see your kids. I hope to see you there. Alright. It's holding here in Bonny Island Rivers State, Nigeria. Recall I started this interview by saying building structures, bridges and rail lines cannot be compared to building a man. Because when you build a man, you have built a nation. My name is Moses Waribo and this is Think Tank TV. We had the program director of Kids Resouce Centre with us here on Think Tank TV telling us the journey so far. Do well to subscribe to our station because we have more content that will be very enlightening to you. Hit the like button, do us a mail, tell us how we can be of service to you. We'll be here to serve you. Thank you so much, madam, for joining us. Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure having you.